Things used to be good between me and my partner, but now everything just feels really different. There's kids, money, in-laws, intimacy. It just feels like we're drifting apart and the relationship is just fading away. Nothing's easy. But let me ask you one question. Are you putting in the relationship labor? So you're telling me I have to put effort into my relationship? Or you can be unhappy, or you can be single. Okay then, so how can me and my partner be happier, connect more with each other, and have better sex? My new book, Dancing Together, is going to point you in the right direction. It's a complete guide to relationships and well-being. If you want a happier life, deeper love and better sex, then this is totally the book for you. It's based on my professional experiences as a lawyer dealing with complicated divorce and children act matters, and also my personal experience from raising a deeply traumatized child. And there's also years of reading research papers on stuff like neuroscience, psychology and human sexuality. Tell me more about what's in this book. The first part of the book is how we think about key things like love, empathy, decision making, breaking bad habits, and how your fight or flight response can affect your relationship. Then I look at that strange thing called pleasure. It's so important to us, but we don't think enough about how it works. So I break it down into 5 key types of pleasure. Understanding how these 5 types of pleasure relate to each other and interact with each other and how to balance them against each other is one of the key things to maintaining love and trust in the relationship. There's also a deep dive into insecurities and how they relate to attachment theory and how to make sure that you control them rather than them controlling you. Yeah, I get it. So how do we actually go about building trust and love? Great question. The answer is really simple. Fewer rejections and more acceptance actions. The book explains how it all works in practice. But doesn't a relationship also rely on communication? That's why I wrap up the first part of the book by looking at the most common communication errors and the simplest ways to avoid them. I'm liking the sound of this. When do we get to the bit about better sex? Patience, young grasshopper. It's all there in the second part of the book, which has got over 150 pages overflowing with all the advice you could want about how to connect more with your partner in the bedroom, which will lead to more trust and empathy and more confidence and pleasure for both of you. It's also got a complete user guide to genitals, which will answer all your questions and then some. And there's fantastic detailed diagrams showing you how to make the most common positions work for both you and your partner, regardless of your age, your physical health, or the busyness of your life. Like and follow for more simple, honest relationship advice.